Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and I am back here on my Hardcore Iron Man account once again, still doing some harps, just doing a vlog on here, as opposed to on my main account. It's going to be the same sort of style though, because right now on my main account I'm just waiting for my auras to cool down because I'm still chilling at Telos. I am back now from the grad party trip type thing that I went on over the long weekend, so as such I haven't really had any time to play. I wasn't really playing at all on that trip, so haven't really done too much in terms of progress towards this episode of the Hardcore Iron Man series coming out at all, but I am still playing on it, of course, especially during my cooldown times of my auras. For Telos, I am waiting currently for both my auras, my Maniacal and my Supreme Sharpshooter, are both on cooldown. I went pretty hard after I got back on like a 3-hour Telos stint, although I did go for a full raid in between then. I actually got a Mazcav ability codex, which was kind of nice. I used it up to unlock Corruption Shot because I didn't have that yet, and I was just like, I'm not buying a codex, I'm just going to get one as a drop and use it. And it took me a lot longer than I thought. I'm pretty fucking unlucky at the moment at for Acto and for codexes at raids. I've done, I think, 26 or 27 Beastmaster and like 17 or 18 Yakamaru, and I've only gotten one codex at this point after I just got that one, and one piece of Acto, which I got on my first Yakamaru kill. So quite unlucky as far as most people are concerned with the drop rates and everything. So quite annoying that I can't manage to get Acto. It's just like so annoying that it's like a an RNG drop in pretty much every way. Like it wouldn't be too bad if it was similar to ports. Like if the techie was like if you could just buy Acto gear with techie, like but it would be like way more expensive than like the non-Acto version, but you could eventually save up and buy the Acto version if you wanted. That would be a lot nicer because at least when it's with ports, if you're going for the ports gear at all, you're inevitably going to get it eventually. Like there's no real RNG involved. I mean, obviously if you send out voyages without 100% success rate, you sometimes fail them, but you know, you are eventually going to get it, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's a lot more, it would be a lot more consistent than with Acto because I've been getting quite shafted on my luck at that at the moment. But yeah, that is of course my main account, but not too much else to talk about on terms of that because since my last video I haven't done too much, so I'll save that real discussion of stuff like on the from Telos and stuff in the different video. This one is going to actually be about Hazelmere'S Signet ring. Once again, this is going to be like my last video on this topic probably. I made a lot of videos on these a while back in like March or April whenever the luck rework came out, and I made like maybe 4 or 5 videos on this topic talking about how you get it, you know, the whole elaboration. And up till last week, nobody had still gotten the ring, but apparently the first ring was finally dropped in the game, but the person's private chat was off, so they did not broadcast in the chat. Nobody saw the broadcast, but Mod Timbo has confirmed that there has been one dropped into the game, so Hazelmere'S Signet ring finally exists in the game. Honestly, it's pretty anticlimactic at this point, just because it's been so long. Like, a lot of people probably had even forgotten about the ring completely, but yeah, he did post on Twitter, the first Hazelmere'S Signet ring was dropped last week, but the person who won it did not have their private on, so there was no broadcast. And the funny part about it is, which he also tweeted about, they apparently don't understand how rare or how valuable the ring is because ever since they got it, it's just been sat in their bank doing nothing. So apparently the person is just completely fucking clueless, which makes no sense because, like, how the hell do you have a Luck of the Dwarves ring? Like, how do you shell out like however much 40 mil it is on the ring for Luck of the Dwarves and then not even like know what the Hazelmere'S Signet ring is or anything like that? Like, it's insane that they don't know what it is. And there was a Reddit post about this. Mod Timbo also commented on that Reddit post, elaborating a little bit more on the details. The person who got it was doing Dark Beasts as a Slayer task, and they got it from them. So Dark Beast was the thing that dropped the Hazelmere'S Signet ring, and they have a max cape with a few 200 mil skills. So that is all he really said about their account, but it's like, how the hell are you that far into the game and have 200 mil skills and are doing Slayer and you don't know about the Hazelmere'S Signet ring? It baffles me that they even had the Luck of the Dwarves, and then like it's just like insane, honestly. But apparently Mod Timbo sent them a message telling them about what the ring is, including its special effect, which he doesn't actually tell us what that special effect is. But apparently the person who got it knows what it is. That would be great if they could elaborate and let us know. And apparently he's been working with the analytics team ever since the ring came out, improving the drop rate based on data gradually ever since the luck rework. So like, I guess like every week, like with every update, the ring became more and more common as a drop. Still insanely rare, but it was less rare than at release, and he's been slowly improving it. And when they went to look at the data from last week, someone had finally gotten one. So that is how they realized that, and he's been slowly making it more common, and eventually someone did get it. And he said they're still looking to change it again in the future, but for the moment they're leaving it as it is because someone did finally get one into the game. And last week they apparently made a change to the way you can know, like, if you missed out on the drop or something like that. So basically, if you get a Blurberry special, then you failed a 1 out of 10 chance to get the ring. So basically, there's a really, really insanely rare table on the rare drop table, which you can roll. And when you roll that table, you have a 9 out of 10 chance to get a Blurberry special and a 1 out of 10 chance to get the ring. So if you get a Blurberry special ever now from Slayer or whatever, just get pissed. Get really pissed, because you would have gotten the Hazelmere'S Signet ring 10% of the time in that situation, and you got the 90% of the time. I mean, obviously, it's a lot more likely to not get it, but I'm gonna get pissed if that ever happens to me. But yeah, and then if you aren't wearing Luck of the Dwarves, and you can only get the Blurberry special if you are wearing Luck of the Dwarves. If you are not wearing Luck of the Dwarves and you get, I believe it's kind of confusing as to the wording, but if you aren't wearing Luck of the Dwarves and you try to roll the HSR, that's what it says. So I don't know if it means you try to roll the HSR as in you try to roll the table with the Blurberry special and HSR on it, or if you get the actual 1 in 10 of the HSR on that table. I'm not 100% sure on that, but if you aren't wearing a Luck of the Dwarves and that situation occurs, you get a cheese and tomato bata, which is like some garbage from the Gnome restaurant again, so who knows what that is. But if you ever get a cheese and tomato bata, then you should pretty much be kicking yourself for not wearing Luck of the Dwarves, because you would have gotten maybe an HSR from if you had it on. So since they did that, which it's been 6 days since that change, there have apparently been 18 Blurberry specials dropped as a result of failed HSR rolls and no actual HSRs resulting from the change. So 18 people got that 1 out of 10, or failed that 1 out of 10 rather, so unlucky for them. But that just goes to show you how rare it actually is to even hit the table to begin with. It was like a whole week of data, and only 18 people had even been given the chance, been given a 1 in 10 chance to roll it. So yeah, you'd think if 18 Blurberry specials had been dropped as a result, there would be like 1 or even 2 rings into the game at that point, but apparently not. He didn't say that there were any, but yeah, because it's a 1 in 10, I mean 18 repetitions of a 1 in 10, you'd expect about 1.8 of those to have been the 1 in 10 chance, but apparently that was not the case. And that's all Mod Timbo had said on Reddit and Twitter as well. So pretty interesting information. Now we have a little bit more of a clear understanding of what the Blurberry specials mean, and now there's this cheese and tomato bata is a new thing if you're not wearing Luck of the Dwarves. So make sure you are wearing it if you don't want to get extremely upset. As far as anything else goes with the price of the ring or the guy selling it, there's nothing on Reddit as far as I can tell, so nothing interesting. But yeah, I'm kind of I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of lame, honestly. Just after all the build up, I mean, the broadcast didn't even happen, and the guy doesn't even know what it is. It's just it's been too long. I feel like it should have whatever really. I mean, I feel like it should have come into the game sooner, or just like there should have been a special condition instead of it just being a super rare drop. Just sort of the stuff I said in the previous videos about on this topic. But yeah, that's basically all I really have to say about the subject. I mean, I'd like to know what the special effect is, although they haven't really said anything about the the effect. They haven't confirmed anything. Hopefully they would actually release that, you know, soon, or hopefully the guy who got it will release it himself if he actually talks about it, you know, or if he ever realizes, gets his head out of his ass and realizes this guy's one of the most rare items in the freaking game right now. Oh man, gets me kind of annoyed that someone like got it and they don't even freaking know. Like, how are you that oblivious to everything? Like, it even has like an 18 mil GE price. So like, did you not realize that? Like, it's like an item you've never seen before. You just pick it up, toss it in the bank, forget about it. Like what? Like what? Hell no, hell no. That is not what you do unless you're an idiot. So this guy is an idiot, I guess. But then he has 200 mil and some skills and stuff. It's just like, what? What's the deal? Can you explain it to me? Can you tell me what the problem is with this guy's brain? Because I can't figure it out. Anyways, that's basically all I had to say for you guys in this video. Let me know what you think about all these hype around the Hazelmere'S signet ring and all that stuff. But honestly, in my opinion, it's just kind of anticlimactic, kind of lame. But either way, I am looking forward to seeing the actual effect, and I'm also looking forward to Menaphos, which comes out in just 6 days from now, Monday the 5th. I will definitely be making some videos on that. You can look forward to it. Definitely not going to be able to do the highest level shifting tombs day of release because I'm being super lazy and just doing too much Telos because I love it, and I really want to get those massive drops to boost my bank and get me on the way to Maxcape. And then I'm also playing on this account. Still doing harps just because I want to get a little something. I'm not going to spoil it in my video, in this video. You'll have to wait till my Hardcore Iron Man progress video comes out to figure out what I'm going for, but you might be able to figure it out on your own, you know. Give it a shot, try and guess, but let me know what you guys think about this recent development in the Hazelmere'S signet ring. I'll probably make maybe 1 or 2 more vids on the subject, probably when the actual effect of the ring is released, and then a little bit more regarding the price and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks guys once again for checking this video out. I am back from my little vacation, and looking forward to getting back on the grind, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.